turn my stuff on. Hope you guys can hear me. Hello. Happy almost Friday. It's my Friday, y'all. This week. Hi, Kitty. I see you in there. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Because I usually don't do this on my own, so it's new. What's up, Mark, Jess, Kat? Appreciate seeing y'all here. This is going to be fun because I never get to just kick back and talk to people and say hi to everybody in the chat and do all that stuff. So if I don't break anything, just getting on my nerves. Okay. There, that probably sounds better. There we go. What's up, Cushy? Appreciate you being here. I think the chat on the screen is like not caught up, which is rude, but okay. For once, I get to just sit here and talk to you guys. Of course, I have a topic, and we're going to get into that because I am so here for this. But I actually get to just shoot the shit with y'all. Oops, did I just get demonetized? Oh, wait, I'm not monetized, so who cares? What are they going to do to me? Yeah, my chat is stuck. Rude. Hold on. See if I can fix it. Oh, that didn't work. Anyway, what's up, Jared? TD, Extreme for Life, Nico, Casey. I appreciate you guys all being here. I really do. I'm really excited for this one. And there's Spazzy. Dyeing your hair. Nice. I've apparently turned a bright red color. I have all my lights on. And on the screen for my camera, it actually shows me as looking like white. And then all of a sudden I'm red. By the way, I know that Nick is going live. And so anybody that pops in, I appreciate y'all being here. If you're going to be over there, that's cool. Tell Nick I said hi, but I just had to do this at this time. It's just the way life works out. Sometimes we're live at the same time. And I might even pop into a stream and like harass him a little bit. So we might do that later. But I have to fix this chat because your chats are huge right here. Like really big. I feel like I'm talking to myself, guys. All right, let's see. How do I fix this? Well, it's kind of big, right? Let's do this. Let's make it a little smaller. Scoot it around a little bit. Let's put it so it can be read better, right? We want to be able to read it. Like that? Is that good, y'all? I can look at that. I can customize this as I go. And then this will just center me and be done. I see everybody coming here. Appreciate you guys. It's going to be fun. And here's the thing. I'm going to make a disclaimer. It's in the description below. Everything is my opinion. And I am legitimately here to piss you off. So if you don't agree with me, please tell me because that's going to be awesome. But everything, I'm not an expert, so everything is just what I decide I want to say or what I think. And you can change my mind. You can try. Feel free. But we're going to have fun with this one because this is a polarizing issue. You're either for or against. There's really no in between. The whole AI thing. Oop, there went the chat. That just, okay. And the thing is that we deal with a lot of artists, authors, musicians, and like musicians and artists, right? So, oh, mercy. I loved when I pissed you off too. It's fun. It's my whole goal. Like, I'm like, today I made it. I pissed her off. My day is complete. But no, people can always, they can always try to change my mind. Feel free. Just don't be an asshole to anybody else. Do not be nasty. I'm sure Jess will kick you out of here because, like, I don't care what anybody thinks. You can say what you want to say, but never aim it at anybody else and just don't be a dick. What's up, Savvy? I'm just letting a couple people come in because I know this one's going to be fun. I even have a screen set up so I can look at the browser window, right? So then I get to go, like, look up stuff and, like, it's a whole thing. It's not, you know what? I just worked month end, a 40 something hour. No, I hit 80 hours. All my overtime and extra and stuff like that. I hit well over 80 hours. And so I got part of this week off, and then my boss just texted me and said, guess what? You're off tomorrow. I'm like, Yes, I'm here for that. So, but I literally just got off work like 20 minutes ago now. So, this is what you get. This is it. That's what you get. Yeah, I know. My system's fancy, and I just knocked into my whole monitor where my camera's mounted. So it's like, okay, that was not a good. I'm not going to do that again. What's up, Rain? Good to see you. Casey, don't start with me. By the way, if anybody's asking, and this is for you, Casey, once the month ends, my billing starts. So I have to bill for the entire prior month, claim by claim. So I don't even want to hear it from you right now. What's up, Wallflower? Oh, thanks, Mark. That would have been fun to have Chat GPT like a bot in here talking smack. Oh, wait, we've got Casey. We've got that on lock. All right, so I put it in the description. I'm specifically talking this topic today. I'm talking about AI in the context of not like the robots, hey Annette, not like robots that are, seem sentient, but we know better. Well, audio sync. See, you throw a comment like that and you freak me out and make me think that I'm doing something wrong. Is everything out of sync? So I'm gonna be really mad. I'll wait. I apparently have all today and tomorrow, so I've got time. And I do see that my chat is like tripping out. Like it stops and then goes all at once. So anyway, what I'm talking about is in the context of what we do, not about like the robots that go and make speeches and decisions and things. Like, the ones that they stick a. My audio and video are out completely. I'm so confused. You can't do this to me. I started work at like 5 this morning. I'm not gonna say anything until I figure out what's going on. Jess, can you hear me? You see me and hear me. Okay. Don't mess with my emotions. That really freaked me out because, yeah. Oh, okay. Yep, see, went right over my head. Gotcha. Okay. I see you. I will get this sentence out. Oh, yeah, well, my brain works faster than my face. So that kind of is on point. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the context. So I'm not talking about the disembodied heads that sit on the podiums, right? That like make speeches and do all that stuff. What I'm specifically talking about is AI in relation to the people that we know and that we talk to. So I'm talking, like I said, artists, authors, and musicians. So that would be something like MidJourney. And here, I'll just like move my hands slower. How's that? Like MidJourney and ChatGPT or whatever it's called, that kind of stuff. So those are the ones I'll be addressing. The rest of it, like them taking over the world, I'm not really getting into that. That could be a different one. So I don't know if y'all know how this started, how I decided I was going to do this. But the other day I saw that MidJourney posted on Instagram. They entered a photography competition with an AI generated art, or I'm going to say art. I don't care what anybody thinks. Art. So basically, they entered the photography competition with an AI generated image. Now, my opinion on this is that if you generate an image without taking a picture, it's not a photograph. Right? That's how I feel about it. And they won the competition, and then they went back and they admitted, oh, this isn't photography, this is AI. Ha ha ha. We won. See, we could fool you. We told you we could, and we did it. Right? So turn around, and of course they withdrew, and everybody's ticked off at them. But they're like, Hey, what's up, dysfunctional? It's nice seeing you, man. So they said, Neener, Neener, we won. We told you we could trick you, right? That's not suspect at all. We could trick you into thinking that our images were actual art or photography, but it was all AI. So to me, that's a little bit, that's a lot bit deceitful. And not only that, they're flaunting that they're proving that they're going to be able to fool everybody. And to me, I don't know. It just, what's the word? It's in sync with what a lot of people are saying and things that people have issues with in the community, right? I know the reason I did this today, by the way, is so Sarah could be here. And I know that she's working, but as soon as she's off, she'll be here. And I imagine that she's got a lot to say. But yeah, so what I'm going to be addressing, what I'm going to be talking about are what's art? What do you consider art? Like what it takes to make it art. And it's all opinions are welcome. I don't, I have mine and you guys have yours. You can say what you want. And then, is it something, is it a good tool or is it something that is so easy to be used in a negative way by bad actors, right? That it's not worth the pros. The cons aren't worth the pros. Like, and I would have in my Discord, there is a thread in the main chat where I have stuff about AI and like so you can add questions or comments or post like pictures of something you've seen. Yeah, and I can see, and that's the other thing, deep fakes. I'm talking like, I'm not going to go as deep as like conspiracy theory type stuff. I'm more talking about the potential for it with stuff like reface, things of that nature. The difference between, Snapchat filters where you look cute and you look funny and it's for fun, and when you're actually trying to place yourself somewhere you're not, which is like Photoshop, but like on a whole nother level, right? So that's what I'm getting into today. By the way, all opinions are welcome as long as you're not an asshole. I mean, and don't talk nasty to somebody else. And sure as shit, don't talk nasty to me because I don't want to hear it. I know there are people that really, 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 really love the AI platform and what you can do with it, and they're really excited. And that's fine. That's fine. Those opinions are welcome as well. I want to know why. Like, what is it that makes it so great and all that stuff? I want both sides of it. My side, you guys have probably figured out what mine is. I'm pretty much on point with everyone that I know that is raging against it. I think that, like I said, I'll just put it out there. I think the potential for corruption, the potential for it being used in a negative way is too high. I think it shouldn't be open source. It should not be used. I don't think that it should. That's just my opinion, though. Thanks, Jess. So, like I said, MidJourney posted it. If you guys haven't noticed, MidJourney, in terms of what I'm talking about, AI is just a fancy medium. But, yeah, and there's the thing. Is it a medium if it's using other people's work to generate something and when somebody actually didn't create it? So I was talking to my mom about this when we went and picked up lunch today, okay? I literally said to her, I said, look, if you have to view it, if it's your art in any medium, okay, if it's your art, then you should know what it says without reading it. You should know what it looks like without having to open a file, right? If you created it, why would you, like if you make a story, why would you have to read the story? That's not your art because you didn't write it. I don't care if you used keywords. If you use keywords, you're a describer. That's what you are. You're a describer. You're really good at describing stuff. But if you have to, like if I say, write a story about a redheaded stepchild, hello, stereotypes, who uses auto-tune and makes it big in the real world, right? And I get a story, I should be able to tell you what the story's about, aside from those keywords. But I can't, because I didn't write it. So then, should I be able to take that and say, I did this. This is mine. I wrote the story. No. Do you think people are doing that? Absolutely. Honestly, absolutely, you know they are. I actually have a bigger problem with ChatGPT. I think that one's the most scary at this point. However, the art one, like MidJourney, stuff like that, and yes, there are ones that you can generate full everything. I don't have access to those. I don't have any knowledge of those to a point. I see you savvy what you're saying, so, but I haven't used or even looked at those. So I can't really speak on that, but I get what you're saying. I just decided to focus on the art one and the text one. So, yeah, and actually, Kat, she's, and I'm saying this because this will be on the podcast on the audio later, but Len says the same problem. There's been accusations the bot trolls the internet for other artists' work to get their work. Okay, so MidJourney has made it clear, every pixel it uses in all of its AI generated art comes from someone else's photograph or picture or post somewhere on the internet. Question: if I'm creative enough to create such AI, then my art. Wait. Well, if you're that creative to create the actual AI, then you're probably a millionaire. So I don't know. Maybe use that to like brainstorm to solve world hunger instead of making avatars. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you're going to use it in some capacity, like there should be something positive coming out of it. I don't think I can get really nasty about this, but I'm not going to. No, they could. Wallflower says they could read it a few times in order to answer, though. No one expects them to. Right. But what I'm saying is that the principle of the matter is that if I put in words, right? I put in fantasy landscape waterfall on Saturn, right? I should know what's going to come out the other end, right? Because it's my art. I created it. But no, I didn't. AI created it. So I have to open the file in order to see what they're giving me. They're giving it to me. It's not mine. I didn't make it, right? So that's how I feel about it. I mean, yeah, if you create AI, it's going to be a trolling AI. It's going to be like Troll Eye. Give me its name. But no, they've actually specifically said they use pixels from all other avenues all over the internet. Same with ChatGPT. It's known. It scours the internet for references to the material you're talking about. Right, and I get that. I understand. See, that's the other argument. Some people are like, well, it's art and art is subjective. I agree to a point. I think photoshopping, the way that I do images for thumbnails, I don't consider it art. I just consider it making a thumbnail off using someone else's art, like their photo or whatever. I don't. If I crop the space behind me, right? Like you've seen me do this for the thumbnails. If I get rid of the space behind, move me onto the picture, like onto the background and save it and export it. Did I take that picture of me? Like if I didn't take it originally. I don't think so. Like that to me, I didn't take it. So that's not my art. I think that kind of stuff is on the very fringe of art because people make collages and sculptures based on other stuff, and I get that. But when it comes to the arts side of it, when you put words in and you say, I want this, this, and this, and it generates an image, that's not your, I'm sorry, that's not your creativity, your genius, your medium. That's not what it is. Yes, they do block some info with bias. That is absolutely true. If we're going back to talking about the ChatGPT. So I'm talking about like the art part of it right now, just right now, but I'm going to get to that in a second because you are absolutely correct. Art takes emotion. I tell you all the time, I'm not creative. I'm really not. However, I use tools. I'm like, well, maybe this will look cool, but I need someone else to inspire me. I am not, I don't come up with inspiration on my own. Okay? Somebody's music, someone's art, someone makes a comment and it makes me go, oh, I should talk about that, right? That doesn't come like where I'm like, oh, man, it would be really cool if a dinosaur had an arm coming out of his forehead. And then I sit down and draw it. Like, that doesn't happen. If I did, it would look like literally a stick figure like this. That's what it would look like. So I think my point is that if it doesn't come from here, it's whether you accept the words, the describing words, as sufficient inspiration for art, and I don't. Because it's not like you use those describing words and then you go find all of those mediums and you go find all of those pictures and you put together something. AI does it for you. You just sit back and go, oh, I put words in. And I know that'll piss some people off, but that's okay. It wouldn't be me if I didn't piss people off once in a while. I'm reading the comments. No, I agree. New mediums, yes, but if I found a way to paint in the air, right, without canvas, that'd be cool. But what I paint would still be my art. If AI figured out how to, if they holographically projected a image in the middle of the room, is that still painting without a canvas? You see what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on your definition. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. I'm just catching up. I literally think that the difference between opinions when it comes to it being very polarizing is what you consider acceptable art. I know it's, like I said, I know it's subjective to a point, but I don't think that drinking out of my cup is an art. I'm sure that somebody might think that somewhere, but no. A band that uses a computer AI drummer. Is the AI coming up with the entire song, writing it, performing it, and everything? They're just clicking the buttons and say, hey, I want a song in such and such measure and this, and this, and it needs to be rock. And it just comes up with a song and then they sing on it? That's not art. Nope. Sherry, people they use that all the time. I just don't know how it works. Like, that's something that 307 would know about. Like, they know stuff like that. They know about that stuff. Not saying that they use it. Don't take words out of my mouth here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I know that I've heard them speak on it, so I know they know what it is. But no, you just stick it in the backtrack, Wallflower. If you were on tour and you had that as part of your track, it would be part of the track that's playing behind the band. You know, the one that has some vocals and stuff like that, just in case, the singer runs out of breath. That one. It would just be on there. Just like if you have 18 layers of drums, you can't have one guy play 18 layers all at once. I mean, well, usually. But no, it depends on your definition of what art is and what's acceptable. And I think it should specifically have to come from someone's own brain. And I'm not talking about word descriptions, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the final image, just like I said with photographs. If you didn't take the picture, it's not your photo, right? And can you say that something AI generated and handed to you is now a photo? Like, I don't think you can really do that. It's like, hi, I'm AI. I identify as a photograph. No, you don't. Stop. Right. The band is probably not. And I don't know enough about those. I just know about these two that I kind of looked into a little bit more than those. That's another conversation because I know people that do know about that. So I can actually bring them on at some point and talk to them about that if that is a big enough request. Happy to do that. Really wish Sarah was here because I know she has a lot to say. My thing on the ChatGPT, which if anybody hasn't figured it out, that's the text one. The one that they say, oh, well, ChatGPT could pass a medical exam. Yeah, you gave me the internet and an open book test. Bet your ass I could pass the medical exam too. Of course. Because it can scour the entire internet in the medical texts, right? Just like somebody with a photographic memory. Doesn't have to learn anything. But I bet AI has a shitty bedside manner. I don't think that's something to be proud of. For example, my kids take tests and stuff, and a lot of them are done on the computer, right? They have to write essays. They have to answer test questions. So if they have to write a book report, flashback book reports, God, I remember those stupid things. They have to write a book report, right? The whole point is to comprehend what you're reading. Thanks, Sherry. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time, honey. They want you to understand and show your reading comprehension. They want you to show that you have a grasp and an opinion on what you're reading. They want you to think about it. So if you say, okay, go write a book report, AI, go write a book report for where the red fern grows in, 4th grade grammar, right? And then they submit it. They're not learning anything. It's bad. And how does a teacher know? How would a teacher know? Because all they have to do is they just have to look at it on the screen, and then they'd have to write it down on their paper, and no one would know. How do they regulate that? What do they do? So then your kid gets to 7th grade, and they say, oh, wait, we've decided technology is not it for us at this school. In fact, you have to do all of your stuff in person while you're at school without any technology assistance, no phones, no computers, no tablets. That kid's screwed, right? And this is tiny compared to the impact it could have. So what if I say, hey, AI, write me a resume that shows how wonderful I am and how I should get paid all this money and I'm capable of doing all these things, right? Let's say that some artist hires me and says, oh, you're obviously amazing and you know what you're doing. Wow. Okay, we're going to pay you all this money and we need you to manage our band for us. Sounds like fun, right? Cool. Let me do that. When it comes down to it, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. They start getting a bad reputation because I screw up their tour dates. Like, it just goes on and on and on. Whose fault is that? Is it AI's fault or is it my fault? Or like, should that even be allowed? Should it even be allowed? Should it even be accepted by society? I don't think it should. That's me. Just like I hated writing, what is it, bibliographies? Was that what it's called? Where you have to cite sources in a certain format and you better get it right. We had to do it by hand. Now they do it on the computer and it gives them hints and stuff. Now all they got to do is just tell them. It was some book by Isaac Asimov and it plops it in the right format for them. They don't have to do nothing. They don't learn nothing. So then we have customer service people. Customer service people that are bots. And they are basically, if you guys haven't figured it out, when you're chatting with somebody and they're like, oh, that's a nice issue. Will you please tell me how I can help you? And you're like, bitch, I just told you. A whole paragraph. Read it. And they're like, oh, but how can I help you? Yeah, you're probably 90% of the time, you're talking to one of their AI bots. Their chat bots. And certain things you say trigger it to move on, and then they'll slip an agent in there if need be. You notice that when it goes from to suddenly someone's like, hi, I'm Bob. Yeah, Bob, sure. I'm Bob. How I help you today? That's when it's actually a person. So, you have a problem. I've had this before. I probably deliver my groceries. I didn't even know where they were, like Walmart. I don't even know where they were. we were trying to find out. We were in the chat thing or whatever. And they're like, your groceries were delivered. Yeah, but not to the right place. Couldn't get a hold of anybody. And they wouldn't answer our question. I'm like, well, where did it go? It's a picture of a front of a house, sort of, like the archway, but it's dark because it was like at 9 o'clock at night. So it was pitch black. And we're trying to be like, well, where is it? So we can just go get them, right? They couldn't tell us, but they wouldn't answer a question. Your order has been delivered. Congratulations. I hope you had a good experience. No, it's not here. Are you missing an item? Yes, all the items. It looks like there's a picture. Here, your order is delivered. I'm like, I thought my mom was going to throw the phone. I don't think it was that extreme, but still. You just can't get through. And I think that the potential for abuse is staggeringly high. Right? Staggering. Because even though you shouldn't use it for that, maybe you want to be like, hey, how can I word something because it's not a big deal? If you wanted to word an email professionally because you're at work and you're like, oh, this is like the VP and I don't want to sound like an idiot, but I don't know the terminology that's technically proper for a proper letter, right? And you can, instead of just Googling and like plugging your stuff in, you can just ask it, write a greeting for blah, 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 or write an announcement for selling books on Nextdoor, and it can do that. So it can be helpful, right? It makes sense. It could be helpful. But then what if our legislature is using this to write these bills that are 3,000 pages thick? I could say, hey, AI, write me a bill that is about improving access to food and water, but put in there somewhere that every time someone takes a sip of a drink, I get a penny anywhere in the world. And deposit that directly into my account, but don't tell anyone. I guarantee you it would write it up for you. You know what I'm saying? And then instead of it just being the human mind, now you have a computer behind fuckery. So that's a little bit out there, but you know what I'm saying. I know that their pictures are pretty. Some of them are very pretty and really cool. Like, wow, that's really cool. And for what they are, they're really neat. Like the pictures, I'm saying. If only people would use it as a tool, as a medium for inspiration or just seeing cool pictures, that's one thing. But when they use it to generate, and this is the reface thing, when you can make it look like you have a photograph of someone that is somewhere they weren't, right? It's not okay. I'm going to use Tomanova for an example. When you can tell the ChatGPT or whatever medium that you're using, whatever website or app that you're using, write a song like you're Tom McDonald or Nova Rockefeller. Write a song about something ridiculous, something like completely against everything they believe in, right? Now they have to defend themselves that they didn't write something, right? What's up, Blind Sight? How you doing, Jed? Appreciate you, man. So what I'm saying is, I know authors, and I have C. Rochelle on next Wednesday. And when she gets on, one of the things we're going to talk about is the whole pirating of books that is getting authors taken off of Amazon because the Amazon bot is too stupid to figure out that they're the actual authors. And so since they're catching pirated copies out there on the internet, they're shutting down these authors, saying, well, there's pirated copies, like as if they did it to themselves. Wallflower, I would not claim any artistic ownership of a color by number. Just saying. But the second that you can mess with somebody's livelihood, right? Make claims that aren't true, or make somebody defend something that like prove that you weren't there. The hell? Correct, Savvy. Oh, so you're saying you don't want to see you in a sex scene you did not participate in? Basically. I mean, that's not the only thing that could be generated, but yeah, that's a big one. That's like a revenge thing, I would think. That would definitely be a really nasty revenge thing. I mean, think of how deep it could really go. That was a really bad comment to make right after that subject, but I'm going with it. So if you're married, okay, I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do, and that's not my business. I don't like cheaters, but whatever. They're going to do what they do. Let's just say you're not a cheater, but your spouse is stuck in a locked-in prenup with a fidelity clause. I don't think I need to explain that one any further. And suddenly you have proof. Look, photographs. You have to say that I didn't know. What are you talking? That wasn't me. I didn't do that. I was at home. No, I have pictures. What then? Hey, Mom. There's the issue of plagiarism. To use what another has created and claim it as your own is wrong, no matter what you want to call it. Okay, so here's another question. I don't know, I'm going to flip that one around. My question is, if AI created it and I claim it as, oh, look, this is my art, can AI, get mad at me? Delete my driver's license or something? Because technically I didn't create it. By the way, I just want to show you guys something really cool. I'm trying to think. I don't know if you can see the gears moving. I'm trying to think of which direction to move the camera. So I'll do what I want to do. Hold on. Look what my kid did for me. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Yep, they're making full videos that that's what I'm saying, Casey, basically, is can they copyright claim it? What I'm saying, the bottom line, right? The absolute bottom line for me is when someone can claim or basically you're going to blow police work, investigative work, proof of innocent out of the water. It's gone. Right? We already can put people's faces on things where they weren't. If you get somebody with some know-how, right? You use Reface. Oh, I could do this too. I could probably, if I had it on the computer, if I had Reface, if I had a picture right now, I could probably do it on live. To take an image and make it look like somebody is somewhere that they're not, or looks like something they're not, or is doing something that they're not, and smooth the edges and make it look real. And just think of how many lives could really be affected. Think about if you can't trust that somebody actually passed a test, right? You don't know if the doctor standing in front of you actually passed their medical exams or if they cheated the whole way. And I think it's cheating. Sorry, taking a test and you're using ChatGPT, you're cheating. Cheater, man. I'm reading the chat because I want to see what you guys are saying too. You want a cuter face, Mom? Well, I mean, I can get your picture to look cuter, but I can't slap it on your actual face. Well, that's next. Let's 3D print your new face on your actual head. There you go. Everybody wants a cuter face. I think we all do. I don't have a problem with filters. You know, who the hell am I trying to impress? I can look like a bunny if I want. I'll go on camera looking like a bunny, and I don't even care. Okay, so Wallflower, that is something I can't get into too much because, actually I can. I can get into whatever I want, but I don't want to because it just is icky. But yes, people are using AI, especially. It's very notorious being used to generate images of children in not childlike situations. And since they're not actual people, they're getting away with it. Is it considered? Is it considered that? Is it considered, illegal if it's not actually a person? Having those images is illegal. But if AI did it, is it illegal then? Because it's not really an actual person. So then they can have everything they ever wanted, right? They can escalate and then just say, oh, I'm sorry, I generated this image myself. Ew, but still. Is that acceptable? Casey, I've been in front of a judge. That wasn't my experience, and that sucks that was yours. But I'll be honest, I was thankful for judges in the last 6 years. No, since 2016. They came swinging on my behalf. So there's two sides to that, honestly. There really is. Everyone wants a cuter face till they go missing and no one has a real photo. Yeah. Do you see anybody has anybody? I haven't. I'm just saying. Has anybody seen a missing child and it's somebody with a bunny nose and little ears? Well, it's the only picture that they have, right? Mentexo, hey. I'm just spitballing, guys. It's a good conversation, and it's all questions. It all depends on your personal opinion on some of the things I brought up, right? Like, what is considered art? What does it take for it to be art? Is AI considered art? If your job found out your resume was auto-generated by AI and you didn't write it yourself, do you think that they would be happy or sad? Do you think they'd be okay with that? I'm curious. Talk to me, people. Oh, you're leaving me flapping up here. We're going to technify. It is now a word. If it wasn't, it is now. For real. We're going to technify ourselves into a big trouble as it'll be used for the wrong reasons. That's the thing. I'm not saying that people aren't like, this is really cool. I can generate these cool images. This is really neat. This is fun. I like it. Right? All it takes are the bad actors who are going to use it for nefarious reasons to destroy everything. You can't trust anything that anyone sends you, not like you can now. Right? And so someone in Kazakhstan, AI generates an image randomly. American podcaster loves music. Kind of old. Kind of fluffy. And they put those as the descriptors, and suddenly something vaguely resembling me pops up across the world. And then they use that as their avatar and they do something heinous, right? And they use facial recognition and they find me and they're like, what the hell were you doing in Kazakhstan? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I know that's extreme, but it's true. It can happen. It has happened. I had a couple, 3 or 4 months ago, I had a story that I was going to save and I forgot where it went. Whatever, Mom, I don't know. I suck at geography. I thought I made it up, and I thought it sounded kind of like a real place, so I was going to just run with that. You had to call me out. No, Casey, I get that. That's one of those, when you are the exception to the rule, you get screwed. I had them say that to me once, a long time ago. I said, so all these other people that actually do something, I didn't do anything. They're like, well, it doesn't matter. They said, we'd rather arrest 100 people that aren't supposed to be than to miss the one that should have been. I'm like, well, that sucks for me. That was fun. So do you trust anything that people, like if someone says, oh, look, I generated this digital image, right? A digital image. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do this. Like if it's an app, I have to use. Whoa. I really don't want to, but I might for y'all because I love you guys. Where did my mouse go? Like it just. Okay, there it is. I found it. Sure. Oh, it's trying to get me into the MidJourney's Discord. No, let's not, because then they're gonna have their eyes on me and know that I'm talking shit on them. That's not cool. Delete something. All right, let's not do this. Okay, I'm gonna do. All right, that's what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. All right, you guys, wish me luck. I'm gonna try and use this screen flippy. Let's see if this works. Woohoo! Look at me go. Look at that. That was smooth. Y'all, that was smooth. Did you see that? I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay. So what I did is I put in MidJourney. This is art, right? For all intents and purposes, that's what they call it. Fred is snoring. That's awesome. He's such a traitor. Jerk. So a lot of these things are really cool. Really cool landscapes. Really cool stuff that you know isn't real. Oh. Well, that didn't help. Let's try this. There you go. Now you can see it. See? Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So, I don't know if you see my cursor. Obviously, that's not Donald Trump. Duh. It's cartoony anyway, and I don't think his face like collapses that much. I think the one on the right, is that supposed to be Taylor Swift? I mean, it's not. Somebody else could have created this, right? What if they created it with her with nothing on? Is she allowed to be pissed off at that if that's going all over the internet? If that goes on front of a magazine as her naked, but it's not her? Because AI maybe it is her. Maybe she took a dirty selfie and uploaded it or sent it or has it on her phone, and the AI pulled her image. Somebody says, I want Taylor Swift naked. And what do you have? You have that image somewhere, right? Is that acceptable? Is that okay? Well, it's their art. They can do what they want. If they pull hers, right, for inspiration. The one on the right? Yeah, I don't know. Resident Evil. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what it is. It looks like jellyfish in a dress. I don't know. Not sure. Like celestial type. Oh, that's cool. That reminds me of what's that movie where I just bought it like 6 months ago. The movie where they drive their cities around. That's what it reminds me of. Like, who's that? So I can understand that this looks like art, but there's some character inspiration, right? A little bit more psychedelic. Okay, so I'm going to say something here. MidJourney enters I'm going to bring up the article. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Artwork generated using software MidJourney won a state. Yeah, here it is. Found it. Okay. So this is another one. This isn't the one that MidJourney was talking about, which was actually two surfers. Right? There was two surfers and there was a beach and it was supposed to be a drone photograph, a drone shot. Okay. This is different. This is from this guy says I'm not sorry. Not sorry at all. He won first place in fine arts. Let's see. Digital arts, digitally manipulated photography. Okay. To me, what that means is they have a photograph. Then they use and they add something digitally or take it away or manipulate it in some way, which I understand. The difference being, right? This was generated solely by AI. He didn't do anything. I mean, it's pretty, but yeah. I want to find the one. It was a drone shot. That's not it. I mean, MidJourney posted it, so it wasn't like, I made it up, but I'm just saying. My point is AI generated photography. And what's up, Scuba? How you doing? And I'm asking that as a legitimate question. And your answer is whatever you think. Is AI generated photography? Not art. Is it photography? I'll wait. Because I know I'm on a delay, so I'll wait. Oh, that's it right there. Definitely not photography. Okay. That's a long delay. That was an epic delay. That was like a 15, 20-second delay, but that's okay. I got my drink. Mr. L. Boyd is coming back, but he's not here right this second. I guarantee you he's probably not thrilled with this. It's like, okay, so what if an AI voice ran a podcast and gave commentary, and you listen to it and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And you listen to it, and then you find out that's not even a person. How would you feel about that? Just curious. It's all about questions. Do we see what's on the screen right now? It says copyright. Copyright's a huge issue when it comes to AI-generated art. To make it clear right off the bat, in the U.S., there are no copyright protections for works created by a machine. Copyrightable works, this is important, require human authorship. This isn't stopping people from trying to copyright AI-generated art. So that's a key word. Human authorship. Describing, if I describe a book on my bookshelf, that doesn't mean I wrote the book. If I describe these CDs here, all my autographed ones, I always like to call them out because I'm proud of them. If I describe one of them, does that make it my music that it's what I did? No, I didn't do that. I can't claim that. The potential for AI art to be used for political propaganda, create fake art, and to infringe on copyrights. Right? Why are artists against AI? This is fun. Oh, there it goes. Many artists consider AI art savvy. It could be in my voice because they have records of my voice. They could probably make a whole conversation in my voice at this point. Many artists consider AI art generation tools unethical. as they're often trained. So the generation tools, they train them how to do stuff by using other people's art and saying, this is how you do it, right? Using data sets that contain artwork scraped from the internet without the creator's permission. In some circumstances, and by the way, y'all, I've seen this. I've seen it. You can see traces of a watermark or a signature. I've seen it. I played around with it for like 5 minutes on my phone, and it always gave me like these distorted faces. I'm like, that's weird. I'd say with no people in it, and it would like give me people, but they looked all weird. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening. But like every once in a while, in a random place on the actual, on the picture that it generated, you could see. I was like, oh, is that like a logo or something? Like, what is that? It was and I didn't think about it. It was a watermark or a signature is what it was, or logo. That's what it was, because it was pulling from someone else's stuff. And I saw it all the time, and I was like, why does it have all these words on it? Never mind. Brain, like I said, I can't make, in my opinion, I can't make clear. If I describe something, does that make it mine? If I tell Sarah, where are you, Sarah? If I say Sarah, and actually I did, the Elsewhere logo, right here, up there, there, up in the top over here. I said to Sarah, Sarah, can you design me a logo for Elsewhere? And the tag is, where else would you be? Use your creative process, whatever you want to do, but it'd be really cool. I want it to be bold. I like neon colors, all that stuff, right? She made that. Did I make that because I described it? No. She drew it, so she made it, not me. Was it artistic that I told her the spelling of the word? No. Not at all. Did I buy it and I own it? Yes, I own that design. That's mine. Because she did it, she owned it, and she sold it to me and all of its rights. It's mine. So, I'm just saying. That's how I respond to that. No, it's not. You pay for it. It's different. If I sit here right now, right? This is my opinion. Like I said, you don't have to agree with me, but I'm going to fight on this one. Hold on. Okay. Colored pens. A yellow sticky pad. Okay. All right. I bought these. I bought this. So I'm going to use it. So describe something to me. What do you want me to draw? Don't you dare make it something hard. Because you're going to get a stick figure. Just letting you know. Describe something. And I'll draw it. No, sort of. For examples purposes. Yes, Mom, I can already hear you saying it. By the way, is Bailey back yet? She's outside playing. If you custom order a car, okay, did you design the parts? No. Did you pick from designs somebody already did? Yes. Does that make it your art? No. No, it's not your art. And I'm talking art, and you know that. Going back to the copyright thing, a human still puts in the initial data, or am I wrong? No, you are wrong. Here's why. Cat's artwork claimed by Vic. Nice. Okay. So it's always about the nitpicky things, right? And of course the car is yours. I'm talking about design. I'm talking about art, guy. I'm talking about art. I'm not talking about objects. I'm talking about art. Like, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about creative process. I'm talking about all that. So back to the copyright thing. They're specifically saying that it generally needs to be human created. Now, I can speak the words into existence. Now, can you create a story with just words? Of course you can, right? But if you didn't create the story, it's not yours. So if I say ball house window, right? I said those words. That's nice. Nothing happened. It doesn't just magically appear in front of me. But AI, you tell it to AI, and AI generates it for you. You don't know what it looks like. You don't know what the end result's going to be. No, you're not. No. You guys are thinking of like the reface thing. No. I almost want to jump on this thing just so I can show you guys. In fact, I think I will. Even though I feel like a heathen doing it. I'm going to try a different site I just really am mad at MidJourney right now. Let's try AI art generator free online. Case is not what we're talking about. It's not what we're talking about at all. We're talking about the initial creation process. Okay. So I have a cat. His name's Freddie. He's my kid. Love him. Can I claim that I'm his mom? I birthed him? No. That's not how that works. Yeah, I got him. I found him and I took care of him. Does that change any of the facts? No. Does that mean that I created him from me and somebody else and we, when two people love each other? No. That's not how it works. When you create something, it comes from you. It doesn't come from everybody else. Okay, let's see if this works. Ooh, this works, y'all. This works. Okay, hold on. I'm going to try. Okay. So, okay, Wallflower, what you're talking about is when you give it your image and you want it to recreate your image into different stuff. Casey, you're going to make me mad. I'm going to make Jess time you out in a minute. Okay, so here's an AI art generator. Okay? I'm trying to click on my screen like Streamlabs rather than the actual browser. Okay, so watch this. Describe what you want to see. I'll take whatever comes up first, y'all. This is an interactive live stream. Interactive, because I'm not creative. It's getting hot in here. I know there's like a second delay, so I'm just waiting. So you guys will like see me start. I'm actually going to be starting to do this before you guys see that I saw that you were doing it. So it'll be interesting. Why is this so hot in here? Cat in a park. Got it. Okay. Jess says cat in a park. I'm typing in cat in a park, right? No. Oh, I gotta log in. Rude. Oh, there it is. There you go. Is this art? Did I just create art? Should I enter this in a competition? Is this am I amazing creative person? Cat in a park. Did I know what the cat would look like? Nope. Did I know what the tree, did I even ask for a tree? No. I guess parks have trees. I don't see a path. I don't see, maybe I said a cat in a dog park. Did I know what it looked like until I scrolled? No. Is this my art? There's a question right there. Should I enter this in a competition and say, hey, I'm an artist. Look at me. And enter this photograph or whatever the hell it is. Drawing, photograph, digital art, whatever. Right? Hold on. I'll scroll in. Give me a second. Oh, view? Sure. Not sure what these icons do. Okay. Okay, why? Oh, it's making the menu big. It won't let me zoom in. That's rude. I don't want to upsize it. I just want to look at it closer, you jerk. Hold on. Don't threaten me with a good time. You tell me no. Huh. Huh. That ain't happening. Tell me no. There we go. Jeez. Yep, it's distorted as hell. You see that? And it has no butthole. And there's kind of a leg there, sort of. Look. And who's that? Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me scoot this over. Who's that in the background? Oh, my cursor's not working. That's why. Yeah. No, it's not mine. This isn't mine. I mean, I could, sure. You know what, Casey? I can take any picture that you've ever posted of your family. I can download it. I can screenshot it. And I can say, look, it's mine. In that respect, sure, it's mine. Did I create this? Am I a creative person? Am I an artist? Because of this, I'm being completely serious, guys. I'm serious. This is the entire point of this discussion. I did not type in Pussy Willow. Get it? Pussy Willow. Got it. Okay, so let's do something else. Yeah, I see. All right. We're going to try something different. Let's try. That would be epic if I can get this to happen. That would be so epic. So it doesn't listen to me. I put Tom McDonald in a bikini, and this is what I got. That's kind of hilarious, y'all. He's got a unibrow. Like, he's rocking a serious unibrow here. Wow. So I can play with the thing, right? Oh, wow. Did not mean to say it that way, but still, you know what I'm saying. That's a unibrow, y'all. Like, wow. I'm waiting for y'all to catch what I just did. What is that? Did someone snap your bikini string, bro? What is this, a portal in the back? Oh, you can't see my cursor. Hold on, let me fix that. I guess you guys can't see my cursor. Give me a second. Yes, cursor. Yes, there we go. Okay, that's better. I was like, wait a minute. What is this, a portal to another world? What is this? What is this unibrow? Like, what is happening? And he's got a bum lip. Yes, he does need. I don't know what this is. I guess. Do you guys see where I'm going with this here? This is what happens. I can never generate images very well. They hate me. They're like, and this is what comes out. Caveman. You guys see where I'm going with this a little bit, right? I'm trying to think of something that would come out a little bit better because there's maybe more AI known. Okay, let's just say Mickey Mouse standing on the front steps of Fort Knox. I don't know. I'm literally making it up as I go. Please do something cool. Not quite. Oh, look, I have all my old ones. I'm glad I get to revisit this one. Yay. Look at this. Not even close. And he looks evil, y'all. That's like nightmare shit. What? Okay, so we're going to zoom in a little bit so we can see better. Yeah. Whoa, he's got, what is it called when you have two different colored eyes? He's got a red one and a green one. What is that? Whoa. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. So now I'm going to post an article online and I'm going to say, hey, Mickey Mouse is an inappropriate character and toy. It is suggestive and pornographic. See? Proof right there. Right? Yeah. And why is his bum and his hand like kind of attached? Like, what is that? And where's his buttons? This is all kinds. Look, why does he have 3 ears? Wow, how is that I didn't notice it until now. He has 3 ears. Look at this. See? Okay, so I want anybody to tell me that this did not pull content from somewhere else. He's got a claw. That's nice. Tell me this didn't pull from somewhere else and splice it together badly. Right? That is, well, you can't see it where I'm pointing, but this is super disturbing. I'm just saying. It's like, that's bad. That's a bad Mickey. I might make millions of dollars. Okay, so you guys catch where I'm going with this? Do you see what I'm saying? The fact that I put in a couple words, does that make me an artist? Am I now? Do you guys see what I'm saying? I want one that's really pretty so that you can see one that actually looks pretty and tell me if it's post-apocalyptic. No, how about I said it earlier, fantasy landscape with a waterfall. Okay? Please be something really cool. Ooh, see, that's pretty. Okay. Answer me this. That's a really cool picture. That looks kind of neat. I could probably add words to it or whatever, right? I typed in fantasy landscape with a waterfall. Had no idea what it was going to look like when it came out. So explain to me, is that my creativity? Because I came up with those words? Oh, hell no, I'm not doing all that. Rude. Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. Oh, this one? You want me to blow this one up? Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Get off my screen. You guys, I'm not used to doing this like on a browser and stuff while I'm live. You guys know this, so bear with me. I really think that this is kind of cool and needs to be addressed, and I'm here for it. So, I'm just using the tools that are right in front of my face. I'm sure I could make this a lot more cohesive for you guys, but yeah, I didn't. So, here's the one that I just did. This is a, whatever the hell those couple words that I said were. I think there was somebody left their bowl behind. Like they were eating and didn't pick it up. Don't know what all this is because, it's my creation. So you would think I'd be able to describe it. Don't know what that is. It's supposed to have a waterfall. Yeah, okay, there's a waterfall. Sure. What is that? It either looks like Alien's head or like yeah, basically now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Or Predator. Ooh, no, Alien. Looks like Alien. If you really look at it, it really is glitchy. It's because some of the pieces don't make sense. And if they don't make sense, they fade them. You see them fading it? It just don't make sense. What is this? Why does it have an antenna? I don't understand. Is that a hand? What is that? That's a whole hand. That's a hand shadow. Now I know, but it kind of looks like Alien's head with its mouth. But yeah, or teeth. You get what I'm saying though. That's a whole ass hand, y'all. Okay, so my point is, I typed in a couple words that came up with, oh sure, let's just say it's gorgeous, it's amazing. Rockbiter. Oh, from Neverending Story? Love Neverending Story. Am I an artist now? Does this make my creativity worthy? Look at me. I'm an artist. Like, I'm not trying to down people that enjoy doing this, but by claiming that you are an artist, that you are a creative artist is not it. I didn't know what this looked like until it was generated. How is that possible if I created it? You know? I'm just saying. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys. You can also put in, like, look, make it a dark fantasy. Like, I could do all this stuff. You can have a lot of fun with this, but that's the point. Is it's fun. And it needs to stay fun. Like, it literally needs to stay fun and not, be trying to win competitions and stuff. That's ridiculous and it's not okay. Well, yeah, of course. But, people can make some really good ones. The point is I was making a point. Typing in a couple words. Now, I understand that people write like an essay to get the image that they want. I get that. But you're a describer. You're a really good describer. If you described it to an artist, they could do the same thing. You're doing it through AI, which is using pieces of people's art and photographs all over the internet to generate an image for me badly, because geez. And yeah, so is that art? Am I an artist? Should I add that to my resume that ChatGPT is going to be making for me? I don't know. I'm just saying. That's the whole argument, is what I don't think describing something is considered art. And don't come at me with the book thing. Authors describe things all the time. I get that. But guess what? They're not describing something so someone else can do something. They're describing the story. They create the story completely. Casey, the reason a lot of people that use AI, and I'm not all the time, I'm sure they do different ways, but the reason people tend to have the same types of images is because they finally figured out how to get their images to look the way they wanted to get them to look. So like if they're doing steampunk and they finally get it to really look like steampunk, and now they're inputting different stuff to get like a female and a male and all this stuff, right? They're sticking with that because to try and go down another rabbit hole and do like cartoony, like, caricatures, you'd have to have a whole nother way of describing them. So they tend to stick to that. Not everybody. I mean, some people, I guess, there's obviously experts in this. I want to try one thing. This is the one that's scarier to me. Hold on. Yes, leave the site. I don't want to say that bullshit. What the hell? I'm pretty sure. Did you guys know Elon Musk and Sam Altman created OpenAI? You guys know that? Thanks, Elon. Do you know what Elon Musk says about AI? Don't trust it. Elon Musk, quote on A. Yep, it popped right up. I'm increasingly inclined to think that there should be some regulatory oversight, maybe at the national and international level, just to make sure we don't do something very foolish. I mean, with artificial intelligence, we're summoning the demon. Yeah. And he founded OpenAI, so. Wildflower, I think that if you ever claim that you made that image yourself, then you're full of it. Ever. You didn't create it. That's how I feel. Now, people don't have to agree. It's up to for interpretation. Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this one. This one's going to be creepy. I move my picture. I'll make myself small so you guys can see. I'm like eating the mic right now, by the way. Let's make me smaller. You've seen me enough tonight. Okay. No, he did found it. I understand. He founded the company. I mean, let's just be frank here. He founded the company, and he funded it, and he encouraged it, and then he went, "Oh shit!" That's what he did. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure that my kid is inside and not still running around outside because it's dark now, and I'm going to lose my mind. Give me a second, Mom. I don't think she's watching anymore. Is Bailey inside? Okay. So I've never used this. This is a chat text generator. I don't know if you guys can see this okay. I'm make it a little bit bigger, I guess. Okay. I guess her name's oh, you can talk to different people. Oh. Boyfriend breakup? What if I didn't want to break up? What if I wanted to talk to him and like, let's talk to him. Hey, I think we need to talk. Oh. Oh, really? It's really freaking me out. I don't know what this is going to do. Okay. Yes. Well, that was informative. I don't want to talk to you. This is creepy. Why not? I don't know. I don't know why this freaks me out so bad. Because literally, this could be somebody that like is on a dating site that messages somebody. People are literally getting hooked on this stuff as their friends, as their boyfriend. Like their significant others, their friends, their family. Like they're literally having conversations, full on conversations. I want this to get dark so bad. What do you mean? Scary. Duh. Apparently I'm dating a dumbass. Oh? Okay, I don't know how to prompt it. Let's say okay. What? Okay, so apparently I'm dating a dumbass. So, which par for the course, y'all. You are stupid. Smiley face. Fuck you. What? Wait, what? Okay, this is so weird. He's such an asshole. I really wish there wasn't a delay, y'all, because I don't know what to say next. What should I say next? I don't even want to say anything, really, because I was kind of wanting to have it write stuff for me, but this is hilarious. This is actually kind of funny. Wow, that was fast. He had it ready to send. He's like, bing. Boop. I'm having fun, y'all. Like what? Yeah, I'm done. So, come at me, bro. Oh, well, if you're fine with it, screw you. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, I wanted it to like. I don't want to log in, so we're not doing that. I'm not gonna be. It's funny. Uh, Um, make a song. Boomy. Okay, let's do Boomy. I'm gonna create my song. Do I have to sign in? Rude. Let's not do that. I don't want to sign in. If you guys haven't figured that out, I don't really want to sign in. Oh. I don't want that. AI generator can turn any subject into a Drake-like song. Yeah, I'm good. You know what? I know what it is. I need to do this one. Suck it up. Screw it. Let's try it. Should I sign up for it, y'all? Create my account. I mean, it's already got all my information anyway. Bye, Casey. Oh, wait. Did it just... It emailed me. Okay. I don't know where the email went, but okay. Rude. Hold on, y'all. I'm really going to do this because I want you guys to kind of see what I'm talking about. I wanted to give some examples, and I think that actually doing it while you're here is the best example. You know, if you watch it back later, or if you're like, yeah, this is boring, I don't want to sit here, that's fine. No, I don't want to do it on my phone. Rude. Oh. Really? Oops. Yeah. What? Hold on. Not enough letter. Rude. Hold on. Oh, that was the wrong button. This is so weird. It's a pain in my butt. What is it? Okay. Here we go. This is a free research preview. Well, I am researching it, okay? Okay. Okay, this specifically says, this is a free research preview. Our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our systems and make them safer. While we have safeguards in place, the system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information and produce offensive or biased content. No shit, Sherlock. I wonder which way they're biased. It is not intended to give advice, which, you know, people are using it for that. But anyway. Conversations can be reviewed prior trainers to improve our system. In other words, nothing is secret, nothing is safe. Don't share any sensitive information because we will be using this. So, like, if you provide, like, a social security number and then suddenly an AI writes a book or a song and it suddenly gets, like, 8675309, instead it's your number, don't be surprised. The system is optimized for dialogue. Let us know if a particular response was good or unhelpful. Okay. So this is something that it's like a dialogue? Okay. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. You write a song. Can you write a song? Of course, I'd be happy to write a song for you. Specifications, genre, style, mood, theme you'd like the song to have. That will help me tailor the lyrics to your preferences. Okay. All right, so genre. Let's do rap. Make a song that is rap. Like, I'm gonna do it again, guys. Tom McDonald. Just because. And angry. I'm not doing reggae. I don't know what a reggae song is supposed to. Oh, it's writing a song inspired by Tom McDonald's style. I know you guys are saying reggae and polka, but I don't know how to like. My point is, okay, so the point of me doing this is not to like generate a song and see that that's cool. It's literally to say, okay, it's going to mimic somebody else. It's mimicking. Scuba, shut up. Uh, I'm doing it on purpose because we all know who Tom is. We all have heard his songs. We know, right? So the point is that this is supposed to mimic Tom's style. Okay? I could say Eminem, but everybody sounds like Eminem. So, okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, if you guys need me to read it out loud, I can. I'm trying to keep it big so you can read it yourselves. I want input, y'all. If somebody handed this to you and say, "Hey, look, Tom wrote a song. Look at this," and you read it like, "Yeah, right." Would this? Would you go make you stop and go, I wonder. There is no wrong answer. I'm just asking. Yeah, me either, Jared. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to political rap, like what everybody calls Tom's political rap, it's not. Don't take this wrong. This is definitely in the tone. Okay, well that's a lame. That's a bad one. We got to take it back before it's all a bore. Nah. It's a little off. It's not something that I would think that he would write at all, but I can understand where it's coming from. So I don't recognize that title, Scuba. I really don't. And generally, I know most of them, but I don't recognize them all. Ew, something sticky. Anyway, so you get what I'm going, where I'm going with this, right? So, okay, so I'm gonna say, I'm not saying that it's like his lyrics. His lyrics are actually pretty good. My point is that the tone of it. So someone who doesn't know the music and isn't a fan could see this and go, yeah, of course he would write that. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's using his music. Now, if somebody comes out with this song, right? They come out with this song, which it says is inspired by Tom McDonald's music. See? Is this being a songwriter? Is this being a songwriter? I'm curious. Hold on, I gotta say something real quick to somebody. I gotta say something right quick. Okay. No, exactly. Wallflower, that's exactly what I'm saying. My point is, you have to understand. I'm trying to think of an artist that I know that like you guys wouldn't know, so I would be like, "Oh, that's not what they would sound like," but you guys would be like, "Well, that makes sense, right?" That's the whole thing. I don't know anything about Drake. So it could come up with a song and I'd be like, "Well, that sounds like something Drake would say," but I don't know because I don't listen to Drake. So, I'm just saying, it can do anything. It can um write a pop song that sounds like uh dragons and take Taylor Swift, but set to a rock theme. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. That was random. Write a pop song sounds like Imagine Dragons and Taylor Swift, but set to a rock theme? Okay. Okay. The fact that it says I'm going to live my life like a firework tells me it just like pulled off of Katy Perry and Demi Lovato. Sincerely. It's a bit meh. But it kind of sounds like a pop song. I don't know if y'all can see it. You can't see it, so let me scroll up and I'll show you. Okay. So this is a pop song. I'm standing here on the edge of something new. Feels like I've been waiting for this moment. It's true. I'm breaking free from the chains that used to hold me down. I'm going to spread my wings and leave this all behind. Okay, it's a pop song, so it doesn't have to rhyme, even though it's, kind of lost a moment there you could have used. Chorus. Oh, already? Okay. Let the light shine down on me. Going to make this moment everything. I'm going to live my life like a firework. Shine bright, never fade away. I'm the spark, I'm the flame. Going to light up the night. It's my time to shine. Okay, this is really lame, but okay. This could definitely go on a movie or like a TV show, right? This is like the song that comes on when they're like, oh, something cool happens. I just choked on air. That was great. Anyway, so what do you want to see? You want to see that? Would it write a horrible song if it was told Tom is a whack rapper? Like, are you gonna get me in trouble with AI here? That's rude. Alright, I'm gonna clear. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. There's gotta be something else. So, okay. Write a. What can we mimic? Okay. Oh, write a resume entry about how I'm a great choice for. No. I changed my mind. I know what I want to do. Write a job recommendation. I know I spelled recommendation wrong. Suck it. For me to get a job as a manager of an independent NDPNDENTARTIST. Okay. Okay, thanks. That's not helping me any. Okay, it didn't hear me. Oh no, it did. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, so now I just plug in names, and I have a recommendation letter, y'all, to be a manager for an independent artist. This is a really long letter, though. They don't need to use that many words. They're doing the most. Doing the most. I mean, okay. I'm ready to highly recommend me for the position of manager of an independent artist at whatever. If they're independent, they're not at a whatever. Okay? Get it right. A longtime colleague and friend. Sure. Privilege of working with me for several years. That's nice. Confidently say they possess the skills and qualities necessary to excel in this role. That is true. All facts. I have a passion for the music industry and a keen eye for talent. Okay. I have a strong I'm saying I because it's me. I have a strong understanding of the various aspects of the industry, from promotion and marketing to talent management and tour planning. No clue, but yeah, we'll go with that. Their exceptional organizational skills, attention to detail, and ability to effectively communicate with artists and industry professionals make them an ideal candidate for this position. Yep, extensive background. What sets me apart is my ability to build and maintain strong relationships with their clients, understand the needs and goals of artists, work tirelessly to help them, blah, blah. I'm a team player, going the extra mile, positive attitude, wah, wah. Okay. But this is fake, right? But it's a good letter. So if I was to send that in to somebody, do you think that somebody would even potentially consider me based on a recommendation like this. Right? Just a thought. Just saying. Just saying. Right. So, okay. The difference to me is to use this as a tool to generate a professional recommendation letter that someone can use as a guide. Okay, that would make sense. You'd hire me. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it. Oh, you want? Come on, Savvy. Oh, you want to play? Let's play. Okay, so write me a rec. I just want to know what it says. What? Excuse me. What? Okay. This is funny. So basically this says, as speaking as him, as an independent rapper and record producer, I have the opportunity to work with me on projects say they're talented, dedicated, and an asset. That's right. Sure. Passion for the music industry, strong understanding, production, engineering, promotion, and marketing. Yeah, that's me. Nailed it, Tom. Thanks. What sets me apart? I can work as a team. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Tom McDonald, independent rapper and record producer. You guys get you get where I'm going with this, right? You get this. You can mimic someone's style, right? You can write an essay. Write a paragraph about how xxK. They're going to be like, I don't know who the hell that is. I'm like, I don't either. Went to the store and what happened there? Sure, let's go with that. Oh, I did. Wow, they really messed up my name, but that's cool. Okay, so it seems to know me better than Tom. So here's the story about me going to the grocery store, I guess. Fresh produce to packaged snacks, because that's how I talk. Packaged snacks. Okay, how about write a paragraph as a 9-year-old about school. Nope. There it is. Do you guys get this? School is so much fun. I'm in 4th grade now, and I love learning new things every day. My favorite subjects are math and science because I love solving problems and discovering how the world works. I also love reading, especially when I get to read stories about my favorite characters like Harry Potter and Percy Jackson. AI 2000's called. They want their books back. My teachers are really nice. They help me understand things when I have trouble. I have a lot of friends at school, and we love to play together during recess and lunch. I can't wait to see what I'll learn next at school. I'm sure kids are going to. Do you get that now this is talking like it's a kid? It's talking like it's a child. That is in a 9-year-old's level. You get that right? Can anybody see how that's problematic? Not only for the kid doing this for school, but also predators and creepy people, right? As well as faking emails, excusing absences. There's so much you can do with this. You can do anything. I think I made my point. I think that's all I was trying to do is show you guys, walk you through. I've never used this before, so we got to do that together. I just wanted to, I guess, make my point. And I think I did. I think you understand where I'm coming from, like what I'm talking about when I'm saying it could be a really good tool, but unfortunately people are assholes and they are bad and they're going to abuse it. They're going to write songs, they're going to cheat. I know that there's software out there where you can generate beats and tracks. Make me a beat in such that, like, for whatever. I don't know all the terminology. You know what I'm saying. Scuba, I'm making it creepy because it is creepy. That's exactly the point. People can plagiarize, rip it off, pass it off as their own stuff. People can pretend to be other people with no consequences. They don't have to sit there. And what's worse is, if you're going to be creepy, people are going to be creepy no matter what, right? I think that's a given. Bad actors are going to be bad actors, right? People that are nasty are going to be nasty. People that are evil are going to be evil. But at least they had to work for it a little bit, right? They had to, like, figure out how to talk like a kid rather than just type it in here. And then suddenly it makes sense. Scuba, no, I don't agree. I disagree. Absolutely. I don't think it's going to keep people out of the streets. I don't think it's going to protect. I don't think it's going to protect kids. I think it's going to help them hone their skills because they will always escalate. Rain, that's correct. You can't trust information anymore because you don't know. You don't know if they're saying it or if they had some. I mean, you see right there. Recommendation letters. Now, Savvy, that's a tool. Using it for a tool. You're using it saying, look, I need to fix HTML code or Java or, Python, whatever. And it has a knowledge base. But to get it to replace any type of human creativity or action and it to pass, not the same. So, because I write a paragraph as a 9-year-old about school, does that mean what it wrote, that was my creativity since I wrote a couple words? Since I described what tone it should be in, does that make it my writing? I'm the author. Is that how that works? Because I don't think so. It's like if you told me to write a description for this video. Say, write a description and make sure that you include this, this, and this. And I go and I do it. Does that make it your content? Did you do it? No. You just described it. Again, there's a description thing versus creating the art. And like I said, I don't want to get too creepy on here. I don't think I have to really say much more. I think you guys get where I'm going with this. The potential for abuse of this technology is astronomical. Astronomical. So I'm not going to stay on too much longer because I'm actually on a little longer than I expected to. So, now that we got all the heavy stuff out of the way, anybody got anything for me? Anything they want to address, talk about? You guys want to hear what's coming up in the next month or two? Ow. If I can, I'm dying in here. It got hot in here, and I don't know why. Probably because I have, multiple. My laptop, I put my hand on it, it feels like it's going to, burn. It gets bad. Thanks, Jared. He says I made a good case. I wish Sarah was in here because I know that she has a really big opinion on this. As an artist, why would somebody pay her for her creativity and her time when they can just go to AI and they can just generate an image that is basically based on digital images that are on the internet already and is not a human creativity? And, it's a whole thing. Anyway, lots of questions. I didn't have anybody in here that was absolutely against my opinion, which I was surprised about. I thought people were going to be like, oh, hell no, that's awesome. It's my favorite thing in the world. And if you use AI, then you are in and of itself an artist, a creator. You are a songwriter. You're all of the above. If you use ChatGPT to write lyrics to a song, you are now a songwriter, even though you didn't write the lyrics. You didn't research them. You didn't come up with them, but you put in a couple descriptive words. So congrats. You just nailed it. Just saying. So, all right. I'm going to log off of that thing on my computer because it's like, I don't like that. Anyway, I feel like it's like scanning me or something. Anyway, I got through most of what I wanted to get through today. Just to give you a heads up, honestly, I'm sure there's more to it, and I welcome anybody to leave stuff in the comments, their opinions, thoughts, things that they know about. There's also a thread in the Discord where you can add, which I forgot to go look at, but you know what? We've gone on for almost 2 hours, so I'm about to end. Because, my kid, dinner, all that stuff. But you can add stuff in the Discord if you have any commentary, if you see an article, if you have anything that you want to post, if you see positive, negative, I don't care. Put it in there. That's where it goes. Coming up next Wednesday, I have C. Rochelle. She is an author. By the way, this is not your typical dirty book author. So be warned. She gives no fucks. She gives none. And this is not the reading for everybody. There's a lot of crazy stuff that she writes about. So we'll talk about that on Wednesday. And we'll also talk about how Amazon is removing books, independent books, off of their platform because other people are ripping off their books and posting them all over the internet. So then they're pulling those authors because the bot just recognizes that there's pirated copies, and so it just yanks them and takes away their income. Great. Good times, right? So we're going to get into that as well on Wednesday. I've got the concert I'm going to on the 19th, but on the tentatively the 20th, Lilac, the band, the lead singer, she is in Iceland right now. But the whole band is going to be on with me probably 20th, 21st, somewhere in there in the evening. They're recording an album. They're recording music videos right now. She's in Iceland. They're in LA. They're actually pretty awesome. You guys should check them out. LYLV, CV as in Victor, C as in cat. Lilac is how you pronounce it. You can find them on Instagram or YouTube. I would look for Lilac Undertow. That's a good start. Let's see after that. Kalani on the Beat is coming on the 24th. So Kalani on the Beat, if you guys don't know, is the producer behind the tracks such as Dancing When the Skies Go Blue from Ryan Upchurch. You know that song? He released like two tracks like that same day, and they both had Kalani on the Beat. I think he said 3 from Kalani. And Kalani on the Beat is going to be on the podcast with me. And that's going to be on February 24th. Should be a Friday night, I think. And then, still going. So far, I've got another concert. I'm going to see Our Last Night at Fame on Fire on the 10th of March. And then, Citizen Soldier is going to be on with me on the 18th of March. So, that's going to be great. We scheduled that one pretty far out, but they have a schedule to keep, and I'm here for it. So, that's one's going to be fire as well. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'd like to do more content like this where we just kind of hang out. I never get to just talk to you guys. I hope everybody understands that when I have a guest on, I ignore the chat sometimes. Jess is my sweetheart, and she sends me questions in DMs so that I catch them because I'm giving the guest all the attention. I feel like that's the respectful thing to do, and I am just one damn person. So, and I don't pre-do these. These are all like in the moment. So whatever comes up, as the conversation goes, I'm not going to interrupt them. I'm not going to shout everybody out and people get mad. That's fine. Cool. So let's see. Yep, that's about it for now. There's more stuff coming, more stuff happening. There is going to be another competition coming up this spring, probably late March, possibly before I go to Vegas in April. So possibly by the first or second week of April. There is going to be a guest judge. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but you will not want to miss it. And I already have 5 people who are interested, and you guys probably know, who want to be in the competition. Some of them have been in a competition before. So I hope that intrigues you. We're going to do a little bit different this time. Like I always do. You just got to keep practicing till you get it right? Okay. On that note, I gotta go get my kid fed. Yeah, that's the right words. Get my kid fed and sit her down, give her a talking to over bad acting. If y'all need me, you can find me on Discord. You can find me on Instagram. Leave a comment, please. Help me out with that. Leave a comment, hit the like button. Anybody that has an opportunity, will you guys go check out Nick? He's live right now. Tell him that we said hi. I'm probably not going to jump in because I know my kid's sitting out there waiting to eat. She's waiting on me. So, but if you guys don't mind, jump in and say hi to Nick. Tell him that we said hello. Anyone else that you see that is live, I've not been looking. So anyone that stuck it out with me, I appreciate it. So I love you guys. See y'all elsewhere. A tutelar, el demain, ciao, arrivederci, aloha. Oh wait, that's been canceled. We're not allowed to say that anymore. Bye. Pretend like I'm not trying to shut it down. Hold on.
Look at the way we moving, saying she with it.
What's up, everybody?
It's time to make you prove it. I'm trying to get it wet. I have you licking fluid. And if it's money to be made, you never beat me to it. I be on the grind. Hope finally my time. Hope I be in Los Angeles, balling harder than Lonzo. Money is the only thing that I be making time for. Don't
guys going on? How we feeling?
How
we living out there?